Good day. Good day. And welcome. Can you guys hear me right? I'm just gonna wait one second. Oh my god. So today usually like start up a stream and it says we'll start in a minute, and then it usually is quiet for the first few minutes to get our fuse. We can hear you. Yay. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Let me How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Let me put all this down. I'm just gonna go up to here right away. Just watch your video. Oh my god, yay! I haven't made a video in a while. I have made like a because I did like a brand deal with Artex with like the pens. Love those pens. They were really cool. But I haven't done like a proper speed paint in a while. And I did. But it's fun. It was fun. I think I want to do more again because it's just fun to watch back sometimes for myself as well. I love how you try to explain your art process. I'm very bad at explaining, but I also don't want to write a script, because if I write a script, I'm going to sound like a robot, in my opinion. I'm not going to sound good, and I'd rather have some organic voiceover than like a scripted one. With my own videos, that is. So very, I don't know, man, I had an idea. It was not very well explained because I did not have a script, but I don't know, it's organic. We like organic. I only do green. So, we will be drawing today. Probably. You never know with me. Yeah. We, of course, also have some work in progresses we can work on, if people would like that more. Are we picking up from last time or something new? Yeah, so we can do something. We can pick it up. You can pick it up. Picking up this would be picking it up. What do we have to do this time? Everything. We have that. I wanted to do some full body designs of some girlies. I can't believe you're drawing while I'm cozy up in my bed. I'd draw with you if I wasn't lazy right now. Yeah, but being so cozy in bed is also living the dream. So, stay where you are and cozying up in bed. I had when I still had like a smaller tablet, because my tablet right now is big. It's a really big tablet, and I really love it, but it's big. But when I used to have like a smaller tablet, I would sometimes go with my laptop and my tablet in my bed and we'd run away there. uh, I had these as well. I had these as well. Um. Baby, I also have an a very, very, very old work in progress. Very old. I think it's like a sketch from 3, 4 years ago. Deuce and Brandy. So this is the very, very old sketch. Deuce and Brandy. I haven't drawn them in a while. In a while, like 2 weeks. This is such an old. I tried drawing this so many times, but I like the sketch. But then the line art always said nah. But that was like 3 years ago, and I still have it. I still do. But also like this. Captain had me in a chokehold years ago. I still want to draw that guy properly. Right? I still want to. Because I never, I can never settle. I don't settle. I'm a free roaming girl. Okay? And I'm free. Ooh, free falling. Because I wanted too much with his hair. Like a chin. Back of the hat. Always the back of the hat. I had a time that I drew necks like really long. I still draw them pretty long. But I drew them even longer because there's old art of this character and it's like a giraffe neck. Still love it. Still love it. I will always be young Luigi's fan, okay? A bit more of a chin. Bit bigger. Still never look up proper ear references. I totally get you on a neck thing, but I sometimes draw them too short. I'm just like, well, sometimes you just go for it. I think, to me, I separate my art from myself a whole lot. And sometimes I just see a mistake, I'm just like, that's charming. Not out of laziness, but even if it's like, older art, but even if it's art like a week ago, I'm just like, you know what? Charming. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. The nose. I will never not be amazed with how quickly you draw a head. Well, the amount of heads I drew, my friend, the amount of heads I drew, at one point, you get quick in it. I have, and that's not it. Like, if we just go to commissions, I have over, I numbered them due to PayPal invoices, right? They're in like the 266 right now. And that isn't even counting the commissions I did before I did it through PayPal. It is not counting all the hats I drew for all the shit I did myself. Actually, ew, and now it looks like he has a really big mouth. Wait. If we go look at my Deviant art, yeah, I have over 2,500 pictures on there. Most of them include a head. Most of them include several. But there were also 1,000 ponies in there, so, you know. But it stays with you. I haven't tried in a while, but I bet I can still draw a pony. I drew them so much, I bet I can still do it. Should we try drawing a pony, like, very quickly? Because I drew them so much, I think I can... One of these. There you go. Oh, she needs hair. There you go. The pony art never leaves you. It never does. It never, ever does. And I did this in like a few minutes. I'm feeling I'm missing something. Maybe a horn. There you go. I always like the unicorns the best. No, actually, I always like the Earth ponies the best because I'm one of those people who likes the underdogs most. Nobody likes that character. Oh, well, actually, I do. Like, I'm one of those. Oh, cutie mark. Oh no. The cutie mark is, like, that's weird. It's weird if you're magic. Pony, unicorn. Cutie mark is very simple. It's gonna be... I'm looking around in my room. Yeah, a soda cup. There you go. What do you guys think of my OC? Her name is Soda. Soda Pup. So like the jaw and stuff is pretty weird, but something about the jaw and jawing. Soda is wonderful, thank you. Actually, right? 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 Only good characters on this channel, okay? Only good, well-designed characters on this channel. Princess Soda Pop. She's the princess of pop. She's the princess of pop. Ew, now I hate this. Because I enjoy drawing men more, but I can recognize I'm better at drawing women. Right? I'm better at drawing women. I wouldn't say better, but like it comes easier to me. It comes easier to me. Right? But it just, when I draw a man, I'm more accomplished. Right? I just feel like, yeah, it's a bit more struggle, but I did that. It worked. I struggled, but I'm there. Hello. Also, I'm a I'm a straight woman. Oh god. I'm just better at rounder things. Because men are more angular. Or at least the men I draw. At least the men I draw. Right? I used to be better at drawing women and I became better at drawing men. And now I'm better at drawing people in general. Maybe try ponies, Alpha. Maybe try ponies. I used to be really bad at drawing men. I used to be really, really bad at drawing men. But then I became obsessed with dating sims. And that's not a phase. That was just the evolution I made. It's like, you know. And I wanted to make a dating sim with a friend. And of course you can date men. You have to date men. Because I love men. And I went on this spiral of like, I need to be able to draw men from now on. From now on. And since then, I tried so hard to draw men. And now, most of my commissions are people wanting me to draw boys. It's just boys. If you made a dating sim, would it be based on the zodiac princess you made in the past? No, it was a very old project. I think it was from like 7 years ago. 6 years ago. And you date Victorian men. You date Victorian men. And then I went to make one on my own, but that project is on pause right now because I don't do art full time anymore. So it's getting harder and harder to work on like a bigger project. Oh my gosh, a Luigi video and stream in one day, best day of my life. Yeah. No, just kidding. Thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet to hear. inspired to draw a boy. I'm inspired to draw a boy. Oh. Oh. That feels weird. Do you prefer pretty boys or I prefer to draw? I prefer pretty boys. But to look at, my type of men, 2 meters tall, 2 meters broad, you know, beard, the toughest looking guys. If he was 10 out of 10, I would like to respectfully smooch older boys. Yay! They're all sold already, by the way. They're all got new homes. So that's great. And one of them has a commission attached to it, and I started recording that one as well. So hopefully there's another stream soon. Speed paint. Because I'm a YouTuber. Sometimes. What would you say is your absolute favorite design you ever made? I actually have an answer for that. Let me see if I have it. It's this one. I think it's this one. I still like sometimes see it come by, and I'm just very proud of this one. It was originally from Pretty Boytober. 2 years back, I think. No. Wait. Yeah, 2023. It was from 2023. And I made this one, right? And I sold it. And somebody commissioned it to be a Genshin Impact character. And that's what this guy is. And, you know, I think if this character was really in Genshin Impact, the fans will be over it. I think so. It would be another Windwing, right? It would be another Windwing added to the Windwing boy band that they have going on. And he has like this conductor staff thingy and then the flyer. But I think I just think it would be very cool. Yeah, I really... Yeah, the Animo guys, yeah. And look, I thought that was really clever. I really like this. I just really liked how it was like, yeah, I don't know. I just really liked it. It was one of my favorite designs. But another design I was really happy with. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it was an adopt. Oh, yeah, I don't have the... I love how the vision is the key. Yeah, like the music note. I don't think he looks like Fenty, if I'm being honest. Color-wise, maybe a bit, but I don't think he looks like Fenty. No. All my Genshin knowledge is from redesigned videos, but he seems like he popped right out of the game. But all credit to like the person who commissioned this, who was like this one, because it was the original one. I want him to be a Genshin Impact character. Fenty is a punchable, silly dude. Punchable or punchable? Because I agree with punchable. I meant the outfit, not the face. I also don't think the outfit looks... It's okay, though. Like, you can fix that, by the way. You can fix that, by the way. I'm not... Like, I don't think it's bad or anything. I like his bow. I like his stuff. I was very happy with this one. So that was probably my favorite design. But I also really like the fish dude from the video. I also really like that one. I also really like that one. But yeah. Something boys in heels. I love heels. I love heels in general. Heels in general. On a man or a woman. I'm looking at... Well, not necessarily design, but I also still really like this one. Like, I do think it's... I liked how the design eventually turned out. But that's, I think. But, you know. Because I, like, most of my Tumblr and stuff, I just make doodles and, like, I'm done with it. But commission work, I do go out with shading, okay? I do more. This guy would wear heels as well. There was also commission again. They made a lovely a board for me, by the way. They I think I have it added in the... Yeah, I got this as a character design board, right? This is what I got. So they provided a lot of ideas. So truly a collab. Truly a collab. The fairy bean color piece looks so good. Yeah, it was my favorite part. I thought about it. I was like, that would be so cool. And that's also why. I think here's the sketch. Behind the scenes is the sketch that I would then send to the customer. Like, what do you think? And a lot of times the customers are... I get the nicest customers. I don't know how. But they are always really nice. And this person was like, oh, so good, amazing, thank you. Are there pink butterflies in real life? No. I don't think so. Looking respectfully. I like to draw tall, big men with long hair. I don't know if you ever noticed that by looking at my art. I generally buy a print of the rendered version. Well, it's a commission, so I don't do that. Because whenever I make like a commission, it's like fully their art now. Like it now belongs to them, whoever paid for it. I think the closest thing to my own, because sometimes I've been told many times before that I should go on an convention and sell art. And I don't know. That sounds exhausting. That sounds like hard work that I can't give. But then I would definitely like sell these as like prints. But then again, I don't know. Maybe it's just me and I'm not really good at putting someone else's shoes on, right? I would never buy this. I don't know. Yeah, I do think like people would be nice, and I do think people would buy it, but I don't know. I don't know. I had someone ask me like, do you have merchandise of like your Twisted Wonderland characters? Like, no. I also still really like this one. It's one of my favorite art pieces I made. No, nobody. But I don't know if I can sell this. That would be nice. For all the fans. This is from the, in case you don't know, this is the mascot from the Dutch theme park, the Efteling. Which I'm I'm part of like the newsletter, so I have a discount code to go on my birthday. So I want to go. I want to go again soon. I don't have anyone that goes with me right now, so maybe I don't know if I want to go alone. I don't think I want to go alone because I like to talk. This design is like not made by me. It's wait, I'm gonna show you. This is fan art. I sometimes do fan art, you guys. I sometimes do fan art. This is Pardoes, and Pardoes is from the Efteling. When's your birthday? 22nd of May. There you go. Doesn't he look exactly the same? Oh, I don't know what he sounds like. But I wanna go. I wanna go. Thank you. Actually, I'm because it's my brother's birthday soon too, and I have a twin sister, so it's all three of us very soon birthday. And I think I'm gonna celebrate it with my brother. My brother's the 19th. My sister is off on a vacation somewhere, but. I would buy if the characters behind an illustration have some sort of story. That's how I consume art. The more story, the more fun. Yeah, same. And I think art that way that's why I think prints of like already established stories work better than just oh god these random two, because they do have a story, but like you don't know. You don't know because I don't expect people to like know, right? I also thought about because that's what I sincerely thought about. Let me see if I, and that is everyone else in a room can see it. It's to sell these. Because then you're like, because people really like that. They're like, oh my god, that's my sign, and then they buy it, and then they pretend that they're like exactly like that character because they share like star sign. That's marketable. That's marketable. But then again, like I don't like astrology. Is that what's in the horoscopes? I don't like horoscopes. So it's my own ego that is preventing me from doing that. Right? I buy art for three reasons. Illegally pretty, emotional damage, hee-ho, silly joke. I love the hee-ho, silly jokes the most. I like that your zodiac prince lore is more based on myth than astrology. Is that what I'm so confused about what is in the English language. Because it's just like the myths and stuff. I thought astrology was also the start, but I don't know anymore. I don't know. But thank you, by the way, thank you. We can also draw this guy. I had people in my inbox shout at me. Where's Aries? Girl, it's been 2 months, and I don't have the heart to tell them it's been half a year. It's been almost a year. Oh, it's been almost a year. It's been almost a year. You can draw whatever you want. I can draw whatever I want. But still, I really want to finish this. But I can't, still don't like the pose. Still don't like the pose, right? I still don't like the pose. And now I'm like, this is a pretty nice pose, right? Because this pose is nice. I really like this pose, like the floaty poses, but... Are your commissions open? Not right now. I think I'm gonna open them in the summer because I work at like a school, so in the summer I don't work, right? Lovely. So I think I'm gonna open commissions then, but I'm not sure because I also like to just relax. I also like to just relax, but maybe because it is fun to do. It is fun to do. And I want to get like a new tattoo, so I think I'm gonna... I was thinking about making like 3 adopts again and make them all with tattoos. Simply to manifest the thing of that. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you, but yeah. I love your designs, and that ferryman inspired me. Like the pink one. With tattoos sounds scrumptious. I love tattoos. Okay, I have. I technically get 3, but I think it's more 2. I have like 1 on my arm and 1 on my collarbones, but like it's like 2 flowers on my collarbones, right? So technically it's 2, but it's like mirrored, so it's 1. The white and blue one. What? What do you mean a white and blue? Wait, what do you mean a white and blue one? What do you mean? Did you have a 1D face? No, I didn't, actually. Because I still don't know who sings what. Like, I cannot recognize their voice or anything like that, but I quickly just have a song stuck in my head, unfortunately. Unfortunately. The big illustration that I yelled at a bunch. Which one was blue? There was no blue one, dude. That was not blue, that was pink. Blue? Dude. That's pink. That's pink, dude. That's pink. My man. That is pink. No, there's no... That's purple. That's pastel purple. Blue? That is a shade of pink. This is a shade of pink. What else do you think it is? Blue. Blue? Are y'all fucking with me? Be honest. This is pink. And this is like grayish purple. Maybe, yeah, a bit blue, but I would categorize that as purple. But then again, I think a lot of times when I say purple, it's actually blue. So okay. In their defense, the pastel purple do look kind of blue next to the thing. Okay, I can accept this is blue, but I will not accept this as not pink. I will not accept this as not pink, okay? Look, his hair is pink. If most of it is pink, it looks blue. It is. It's pink. It's just maybe. I look, and then like this color in the hair is the same as this because I always. It's pink, dude. It's pink. Whatever. 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 I thought it was both blue and purple in the outfit. Jet! What about pink? Blue and gold or white and gold? No. Yeah, blue and black and white and gold. That is... That's pink, dude. It's pink. You know what? Wait. You know what is also one of my favorite designs? To go back to that, great question. No. Anyone else in a room can see it. Anyone else but you. This is also one of my favorite designs. This is also one of my favorite designs. And I know people do not like it. I don't care. I love it. Well, I don't know if people do not like it, but I had no one tell me, please start this guy again. But I love it, okay? I love it. My favorite is the beret. My favorite is the beret because it's a flower, but it's also a crown because this is a little prince. This is a little prince. Right? And look, it's a little crown beret. I was so happy with the crown beret. Oh. By the way, this is not like me saying please compliment me, by the way. You can, if you want to make fun of it, I also highly encourage that. We're just having fun. I don't want to sound like please compliment me. Oh my god, it's so ugly, please compliment me. I love how it looks like a crown, but also like a flower on the top. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, he's a little bitch. And his shorts are as short as his temper. So I just really like, I just really liked this guy, okay? Here he is. Like his, like the giant sleeves. And here he's crying. I love him, okay? I think this is my favorite character I own. I think I do. I really like annoying brats as characters. That's one I really like. Or they're so normal that no one else would like them. But then I would raise my hand and say, no, I do. I like him. Just the most normal boys. The most normal boys. Or girls. Because I was watching Demon Slayer 2 years ago or something. No, a year ago. I was watching Demon Slayer. And, like, I know myself. I like big, broad men. But somehow I was looking at it and my favorite character is Aoi. I think that's her name. That's like just this most normal girl, and she just sweeps the floor. Like, that's my favorite. That's my favorite right there. They're always happy, or they're just normal. That's the ones I like, right? That's the ones I like. Which insect or plant is he inspired off? There's this butterfly, which I think is like a glass butterfly, because the wings are actually see-through, but I didn't make them see-through. And I have a picture. Yeah. Oh, I'm so good. It's based on this one. as well as this character, which is the sister. And this character's name is this character's name is Merolina, and this guy's name is Sita. Maybe it's pronounced Kita in the name itself. I don't care. I say Sita, okay? I say Sita. And they have the exact same wings. As well as their parents have the exact same wings. No, the dad has the exact same wings. Only deep lore on this channel, okay? Where are the parents at? The amount of files I have. Well, can't find it. Anyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. I'm gonna be very annoying today. Warning. More annoying than usual. Sometimes you have those days. Sometimes you have those moments where you just very annoying. No, can't find it. But the parent, the dad also has the same wings, because I thought that dad would have like those wings, right? I thought it was funny. I'm looking. Yeah, no, dude. I have a tendency to like draw multiple drawings in like one canvas and then sometimes hide those drawings so you can't see it in a thumbnail. Oh, I'm very good. I don't like to, for every single drawing, make a new canvas, right? I just make a big canvas and put multiple drawings. Especially little things. You know, like this kind of stuff. Just multiple drawings on there. As much as we can. As much as we can. I had these as well. I had this one as well. It's also the one in your hand. But I don't. Yeah, I think it is because they're supposed to be the size of Barbie dolls. They're supposed to be the size of Barbie dolls. What's the usual size you use for your canvas? 3,000 by 3,000 pixels. Oh, it's 3,000 by 3,000 pixels. And I always did 2,000 by 2,000, and sometimes at one point, I evolved. I went bigger. And I went for 3,000 to 3,000. And that's where, I think this is 3,000 by 3,000. Yeah, 3,000 by 3,000, my man. But I also have... Yeah, oh yeah, I made these in this. See? Hello, spider. Oh no, a letter for me? Oh no! We can also... Because I don't know, dude, because I do like it, but something about it. I would like to draw him again. Maybe we can just draw him again. I think that is fun. I really like drawing this character. Because it's like the most normal dude. In the story, he's the most normal out of all of them. He's tiny. He's a pixie, but he's very normal. Look at him. He likes books. and his pet. How normal is that? I bet most of you in the chat like your pet and books. This is what people do. They like their pet and books. But he also likes his job, which is probably not you know. Were commissions open? No, commissions are closed. They're closed right now. Let me close some of these. They're closed right now. I think I'm gonna open them later up. I don't know yet, but right now they're closed. Because I am still working on a commission for a game. I did the sprite work for that. I'm still doing some things for them. Definitely go check it out. It's in my, what's it called again? Like the posts. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like the posts from YouTube, right? Monster Magnet, it's called. From Twisted Flamingos, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I did the sprite work for that. I'm still doing some things for them. And I am doing adopts, and through adopts you can commission those characters, and I am drawing the fish guy from the video. Maybe that's fun to show. Oh my god, my mouse. I recently bought a new mouse and it's not doing well. Yeah. He's a little chibi man, but he has legs. The customer wanted legs. Look how cute he is. I really like this sketch. Hello. Why am I being called out? It's okay to love books and your pet. I love that. I personally do not like books. I do like to listen to books. And the book I listened to changed me for life. Changed me for life. Now, before I tell you what it's about, I want to reassure that I'm cringe and I'm free, and we do not judge. Okay? We do not judge, right? Anyway, it's a romance novel, and the main character falls in love with a scarecrow who comes to life. It was not good. It was not good. But I loved every minute of it, okay? 7 hours. 7 hours. It was amazing. It was amazing. The Scarecrow's Queen is what it's called. But it's for 18 and up, by the way. Don't know how old you are, but if you're an adult, definitely but it was amazing. It was it just felt like a fan fiction, but I had to get to know the world first. It was marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Thank God it was a scarecrow. Now it becomes human. He becomes human. It's about this farm, and a witch used to live. No, not a witch. Yeah, a witch used to live there, and she made a pact with the Crow King that which is like a crow but like bigger, and she made a pact that she would protect the crows, and in return they would not fuck up her crops and give her extra good crops, right? And and it went on for generations, and the woman who would live in that farm would always be the queen of the scarecrow, and the scarecrow would always just stand there. The scarecrow would not interact with the queen, but he knew, like, that's my queen. I am living on this pole. I am protecting the crops from the crows. It's in the name. It's what I do. And but then the last scarecrow's queen didn't have any children, and she died unexpectedly. And then our main character, that's her aunt, comes. She's like, "Oh, I inherited this farm. Ugh, I hate farms. I'm a city girl, and I'm gonna fix it up so I can sell it." And then the scarecrow comes to life. He's like, "Oh, she's not taking care of the crops. Then I'll do it." And then they first like fight, and then they fall in love. Spoilers. But then again, they're hugging on the cover. They're hugging on the cover. That's not spoilers. That's having eyes. But it's an audiobook, so you don't have to have them. You don't have to have them. But yeah, and then the scarecrow pretends to be human, so he doesn't really know a lot about human things. And some of it was actually cute. Some of it was actually kind of cute. But also like a whole chapter about how he is watering the crops with no shirt on, right? It's one of those books. It's one of those books. Leave me alone. I'm a woman. I'm a free woman. It's a whole chapter about how he's watering the crops with no shirt on. And that makes no sense, and it's really dumb. And I loved it. And I especially loved it whenever they would go so crazy with the plot just to explain the most dumb thing. The dumbest things. It was so great. So, imagine my surprise when I finished that book and I discovered there's another one. And I think it's a woman who falls in love with like a gargoyle, I think. I think it was a gargoyle. So, definitely gonna listen to that one too. Also, I made like a whole document, documenting whatever happened in the books, just so I can tell it to my friend. Yeah, I think it's a gargoyle, but I'm not sure. But it's something like that, like a big guy with horns. Honestly, I think gargoyle is above like the scarecrow, because the scarecrow, may I remind you, is made of straw. He's made of straw. What if we draw the scarecrow guy today? I would do it if it was one of these. Because the scarecrow does have like a design on the book cover. I'm gonna show you guys the book cover. I'm gonna show you that. The Scarecrow's Queen. I bought this book, by the way. I bought it. I gave money to the queens who wrote this, okay? Ooh, people made other art. I'm seeing some fan art. That's it. Oh my god, I just now noticed book 2. Reminds me of that one animated show where gargoyles become sentient. I don't think it's like the book. Believe me. Again, 18 plus. 18 plus. This is it. Highly recommend it. It's so good. Hello, this is my first time watching your streams. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What do you mean? What do you mean? What the? This is literature, okay? You can be scared of it. You can be scared of real literature. Not me, though. Not me. I gobbled this up. 7 hours. 7 hours. It took 7 hours to listen to this. How many hours, and how many days did I do it? 2. 2. I did the whole book, and then the last half hour I was distracted. And I played Minecraft. The more I talk, the more I realize how unhinged I come off. That scarecrow is not made of straw. Oh, Hippo, he is. He is, because what he's stuffed. He's stuffed with straw. They made like a whole thing in a book that he would get like his a knife out and then straw would come out. Also, no, I cannot. No, I'm not gonna explain that. I can't explain that. I'm not gonna explain that on YouTube. But definitely, if you're an adult, read it. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I can't understand. He made one, Hippo. He made one and sew it on himself. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Oh. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Oh my god. Look, you shouldn't read those kind of stuff if you go in and want something, like, serious, right? Don't go in with stuff like that and want something serious. I think entertainment is one of the best things society has to offer. And I am entertained by that stuff, okay? I think it's funny. And I don't think I wanna... Wait. Honestly, like, that, I think that would be, like, a great additional boy to the milkshake bar. It's just like a scarecrow. Wouldn't it? Like a scarecrow guy. And at first he's a scarecrow and then he becomes this. This is the commentary we strive for in this stream. I only say brave stuff. So what's he eats? He drinks milkshakes. Mind you. Where are we at? This one also comes to your bar, okay? So, it's not that far off. Also, a ghost, by the way. A ghost comes to you. No, he likes just normal things. He likes normal things. Stop flaming me for the ingredients! We can also draw all the ingredients, including sausages. Okay? Like he's broken, because he's right. Normal like blood and diamonds. Stop! It's a whimsical concept. It's a whimsical concept. You're gonna make scarves later on, okay? Oh, scarves, the sewing stuff. And then again, it would be like Dobby from My Hero Academia. Secret bad ending when you get arrested for poisoning your customers. Stop! There are fairies there and don't let that happen. And there's no endings in the game, by the way. Again, in the concept. It's just a concept. It's just a concept. Right. Evil fairy comes to arrest us. Or police. The police guy. We did have an idea to like, let me show you some unseen stuff. So the original concept was like, you get boys in your yard and you can tap on them and then the heart meter would go up, right? And then the milkshake would slowly go down. The notes are all in Dutch. Doesn't matter. But you tap them and go up. And then, but if you miss it, if you weren't logged in, but a boy came, he would leave a note. We don't have that in the concept anymore, right? Which would have a chat, and you would have outfits that you can buy, I think. Yeah, and then CGs. That was the concept. But we tweaked it a bit to a bit different now. To, you know, you can make milkshakes up there. Got some ingredients. We really wanted to let you shake the foam, but I don't think that's gonna work. So you get like, ew, this is not a right thing. Or it's like a good one. And you're like, oh, you made a strawberry shake. So every milkshake has a name, by the way. We made like a whole list with names. My personal favorite would be, I think it was like, hands up, this is a strawberry. Stuff like that, right? Stuff like that. Chocolate Dream is free chocolates. And then you can pick out a glass and it would say how many hours it would stand. Because they're magic. It's magic milkshakes. It would be a magical milkshake, right? And then it would stay there until that. And then you have recipes. And then Chocolate Dream. These are the thirsty boys who liked it. Stuff like that. Right? And then we have another mock-up of like you see who came by. If you weren't there, guys could still come by, and you can buy ingredients, blah blah blah. And yeah. Yeah, we had the levels. Yeah, we made a lot. These, what kind of stages they have? So like that. But it was really fun. I also had a video. Let me... I don't know if I can... Yeah, that was basically it. Hank's level. Hank's the stallion, by the way. Hank's the stallion. Yeah, and where's the mock-up for? Oh yeah, look, and then you they would come by. Cause later on we did like a scrollable bar, and he would come by, and his love meter would go up. His love meter would go up. Isn't that fun? It would go up. It has a little straw because it's like a milkshake. Oh. So yeah. I kind of like it without eyebrows. You know, and then, you know, you would come by. What do scarecrows wear? He didn't wear anything. From the book, he wore like a crow, what's it called? Crow skulls. Very important detail. It was a very important detail. I just now see like the claws he has. Especially the mouth, dude. Especially the mouth. We need that too. Then it just looks like he's smiling. Did Scarecrow replace Farmer Boy? No. Never. Scarecrows were overalls. Overalls. You're gonna just add stitches later because the scarecrow is called, what was he called again? Hollow Stock. He's called Hollow Stock, but he takes on the name Jack Hollow when he's human. But then he tells her like, I'm actually a scarecrow, And she was like, oh my god, Jack. It's like, no, it's not Jack, it's hollow stock. I so went on, by the way, for you. Farmer boy just breaks the scarecrow that comes alive from the milkshake. The connection. I do like connections. Wait. We do not have a lot of connections. But I would always like to have more. Like, look at these, right? 1/5, for example. Which ones were canon? I don't think any of them are canon now that I think about it. But for example, somebody was like, he likes coming up with like ghosts, you know, summoning ghosts, so he can have like a connection with Ghost Boy, right? I think these two would also have a connection because they're both. Well, he's from this street and he's from the club. I think everyone knows him. Right? He's social media. Maybe they already did business with one another. Right? Things like that. That's the connections we need. Those are the connections we need. I'm gonna... And then Scarecrow Boy. It is from Farm Boy's Farm. So good. We're so good. You are cooking? I am. Oh, wait. I'm cooking. This is me cooking. What kind of pose would he have? Like a part of me wants to like have like a stick. Right. But then again, why would he bring a stick? I think it's a bit awkward. I don't know if I want to give him a hat. I know this is our inspiration, but... Also, I'm gonna fully make... This is a fan character for the, for the milkshake game. The pose also needs to work with, like, without any clothes. Right? Don't think this is like, if this is the, let's put a bar. I want it to be kind of like awkward or something. I don't know. I want it to be kind of awkward. So I would like. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I just want. I'm not being heard. I'm not being heard. I just want like a little awkward hand. Kind of like. You know, he's like, whoa, what is this body? What is this body? God, I'm so sorry. I don't know, he's a creepy boy, right? He's possessed by you, maybe. That's gonna be the bio. That's gonna be the bio. Something like that, you know? He didn't know how to walk, but he knows how to walk to you. Only cringe bios. We're not gonna do like good bios. Yeah. Do you guys see the vision or not? This is the vision. The Eurovision. I also make topical jokes. First up, bend more of the hips just for ourselves. Just for ourselves, right? This is kind of very good. Set. Up. What did I miss? Oh boy. Have you heard of the Scarecrow's Queen? It's a really good book. I think maybe a bit more. Unhinged. Unhinged. You know, like, you know what I wanted him to look like? Fan art of like a creepypasta boy. That's what we want. That's the level we want. Jack the Killer fan art. Let me save this, by the way. I'm gonna put it in the Boys in New York map. The Dutch word for scarecrow is bird bird scarer. Vogelverschrikker. What kind of hair do we feel? What kind of hair? Like this guy, or inspiration, aka my everything, has long hair. Do we want that as well? I am keeping the no eyebrows. I really like the no eyebrows look, okay? Sounds like a chant. Vogelverschrikker. Well, vogelverschrikker is more of a... Okay, wait. It is vogelverschrikker. That's like the original one. Vogelverschrikker. But I sometimes like to do like a soft G. Because it's fun. And a soft G is more Belgian, like Flemish, or the south part of the Netherlands. Vogelverschrikker. Vogel. But it's actually vogelverschrikker. Ik schrok me dood, man. What kind of hair? What kind of hair? Even the same hair as Elle from Death Note. Ugh. I never watched Death Note, but I do know what you mean. You mean this guy. I told you I sometimes do fan art. But I also like, I'm first gonna draw the shape, and then I'm gonna make it into like yarn. I think it's strictly like your like Star. Hey, Link Joker, we are linked. Truly. I made a scarecrow design years ago. Wait. However, that was a... It was a female. I know. Ew. I know. They exist. But... Actually, that's also speed paint, I'm pretty sure. Wow, look at me. Look at me advertising my art. My videos. This one. That's kind of the vibe I want to go with hair-wise. Hair-wise. If you want to see this be drawn, go look at my my videos. By the way, sorry. Oh, that's kind of the vibe we're gonna go for. I don't know. I don't think I want to give him bangs. You will have someone who thinks that is nice. Who thinks that's like hot. I do want also like another boy, because I drew that lately, and we're getting better at it with like dreadlocks. This is like yarn, which is not the same. I'm an information channel, you know me. I'm an educational channel, but like I also want to make like a cool one with like long dreadlocks as well. I think that's dope. This is yarn, however. This is gonna be yarn. I don't know if this is like too normal. Maybe this is too normal. I'm gonna try more hair later on. Just you wait. Just you wait. It looks like... How do you call... How do you call like the rope that makes things go boom? I don't know. You use it for like to blow things up. I'm both am and am not surprised we ended up here as far as drawing goes. What do you mean? What do you mean? What's so weird about a situation? I'm just drawing inspiration from literature, okay? That's what many artists do. I'm liking it more if it's like wild like this. I'm liking this way more. It's like a lion. Yes! One thing. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. I want to be heard out, okay? I want to be heard. Weird Scarecrow fanfiction. It's not fanfiction, it's literature. It's literally just like a book. It's a book. It's not fanfiction. It's not like for real, it's not fanfiction. Like it's like published and everything. It's a published book. Fanfiction is a fan work. This is my fan work. No, it's not. It's my total original character. It's strange, you can't deny it. I don't think it's strange. I think it's entertainment. And I think nowadays there's a lot of people who look strange at like the slightest weird stuff. It's not weird. It's fun. It's absolutely fun and I love it. I absolutely love it. If I'm entertained, I'm entertained, okay? And I'm not gonna sit here and make fun of that. Anyway. So, what do we think? Oh, I already have my opinion. Fifty Shades of Grey was Twilight fanfiction. Yeah, keyword was, Catherine. Keyword was. It's not anymore. That's also... It's super... I'm just... If you like 50 Shades of Grey, you like 50 Shades of Grey. Like, look at the shit I like, right? I'm not gonna... I just don't like to spit on people's likes. I'm just not gonna do it. Okay, I'm just not gonna do it. This is an amazing book, and it's fun. And if you can give yourself to, like, the weirdness of it, it's endless entertainment. It's endless entertainment. Angela, I love the hair too. Because there's one thing I really like in character designs, and if you Once you know it, you'll see it in almost all my designs. I like mullets, okay? I love mullets. Half of my designs have mullets. I love them. I love them. It's just such an interesting, like, thing. I thought about having a mullet myself as well. But I don't have the jaw structure to pull that off. I don't think. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. But clothing-wise, what do scarecrows wear? Do we want a blouse? No, because I don't want him to look like. Oh, sorry. I don't want to him look like farm boy. Right? Let me look at this. Can you please erase the hat part covered from the hair so I can... What? Oh, you mean, this? And now that slaps. Clothes. Clothes, clothes, clothes. What do we do with clothes? Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Because the light made it look like he had a blue hair thingy. Maybe he will have a blue hair thingy, QVC. Maybe he will. He won't. Farm. I'm working on a farm. What I really liked, kawaii. It's so cute. I love it. Oh my god, like, super love it. I think it's, like, super amazing. Actually. I really want, you know, like, yarn. No, not yarn, rope. You know, because he's free now, right? He's free. He used to be on a pole, and now he's not anymore. I tried to make that rhyme. I'm so sorry. Everyone else in the room can see it. He looks so pissed. I want him to look like, I don't know what this role is, but you look delicious. I wouldn't scare you away. Am I scary? Would you run away? Or would you not? Would you stay? I hope you're not a crow. I think he also looks pissed because he has no eyebrows. And I'm keeping that. No one can convince me otherwise. He has no eyebrows. I like him to have no eyebrows. I have to sketch over when I... Oh my god, wait. This. Like one of those. Because usually you're like, okay, do you have some old spare clothes we can throw on the scarecrow, right? He's not up there with like new clothes from Zara. He is worn down. But also, which is a theme for all of these, they need to be hot, okay? Now he looks like he's gonna wash your car. Or how opposed are we on jean jackets? Sleeveless jean jackets. No. And then you can do like, you know, uh-huh. And of course with these kind of stuff. Patches. Because he's made of patches, but he also got them. The question is, does he need a shirt? I'm looking at it again. I don't know if I like the jean jacket. I don't know if I like the jean jacket. No. No. No, we're gonna try, I'm gonna try something else. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think, because we first need a base anyway. What if we draw the base? And I cook that. Oh. We're gonna keep me cooking in the corner so we know what is up. So we know what is up, because I am cooking. Anyway. Actually, no. Oh! We need a size comparison. Always keep our Bible close. Yes. What if an oversized flannel shirt would torn holes? I do like a flannel, but I don't know. We're first just gonna draw him like this. And then later on. Me cooking. Let me see how much. Like, I always just look at, as long as like the face is like the same size, yes. Okay. Alright. I forgot the brush size. Let me look that up real quick. I put it down here. 12 pixels. Okay. 12 pixels. Hi. Oh. Hello. My cat wants to say hi. Hi, Clovis. Oh, you're drinking. But do you have realistic ears? Oh, I never draw realistic ears anyway. Let's go to our inspiration. He does not have ears. I don't want to have ears. This is a very well crafted one, okay? We're gonna do the stitches later on, but I think it's like this. Right? That's a fake one. Now I first going to do just a base, so no ropes and no hair and no face. And then, you know, more. Like this. It's just very well stuffed, okay? It's like anatomy correctly stuffed. Just well stuffed. Okay, just well stuffed. Stuffed in the right places. Farm Boy made a really good one. Okay, he knows a lot about the human body. He adds extra stuffing in his bicep to be strong. Just how some guys like put a sock in it, right? He does it with his whole body to appear stronger. I'm here finally. What are we drawing? A long story short. Have you read The Scarecrow's Queen? And if not, do it. Only if you're an adult. But we're making a scarecrow boy. We're making a scarecrow boy. Oh. Usually have like this if it's like exaggerated muscles, but I think we can do it now because he's stuffed. He's stuffed. Right? Right? The amounts of rain I save with like a Halloween DLC milkshake boy. Ingredients are straw and grass clippings. No, probably pumpkin. Pumpkin and spinach. Oh my god, spinach is a great ingredient. I never make milkshakes because I think milkshakes are gross, but I do like to make shakes. Spinach is always a good ingredient. It's always a good ingredient. I really like spinach. I like spinach in general. I think spinach is really nice. I like the teeth of it. Especially like a pasta. He likes spinach and pumpkin. Here, I said it. It's official now. I want his arm to be a little bit lower. His pasta with a garlicky spinach cream sauce. I do have to say, and this is very hard for me to say, so I really want compassion on this, okay? But I'm like getting more and more allergic to garlic by the year. It's so hard. No, but seriously. Like every time I eat garlic, my throat would swell up a bit. And it's keep getting worse and worse over the years. So I do know the taste. I know the taste, but slowly it getting. I do add garlic to stuff, but I can't. No, I'm not a vampire. I'm not a vampire. Because I do know the taste. I do like it. I add it in my noodles. I add it in my noodles a lot. Like, I make noodles, very nice noodles. And I do edit, but it does always make, like, the next day I have, like, my throat is a bit thick. Like, my mom can always tell when I add garlic. She's like, you had garlic again, didn't you? Like, yes. Maybe don't eat garlic. Shut up. But I want it. It's so good in my noodle. I don't eat it a lot. I do like to avoid it from time to time. But I also sometimes add it. Okay, I sometimes still add it, but I don't eat it a lot. I don't think I eat it a lot. So I know you all were waiting for that lore drop of mine. I'm such an interesting person, aren't I? I know. Actually, no, I like that. I like the size of his man titties. No. This is also gonna be like... No. Because people are gonna think that's something else. I'm not in the mood for that. Oh. If your mom knows you have a post-garlic look, that says a lot. My brother is the same thing. She always tells it, but like my mom... Yeah, my mom can tell when I add garlic. But it's so good. I don't know. I'm not in the mood to draw hands. Just never in the mood to draw hands. It's gonna be a short stream today, by the way. Mom's got a garlic shame. She does. But I love her. It was Mother's Day last week. What did y'all do with your moms? I made my mom a cushion. Like a decorative pillow. Cushion and pillow are two different things. They're the same word in my language. But I made her a decorative pillow. Apple butter and waffle. That's sweet. She says as it's been 2 hours since she started. Well, yeah. Yeah, what about it? No, but I mean, like, I'm gonna stop in a little while. A good arm. We always like a good arm. Well stuffed, well stuffed. Now, our inspiration, I just discovered, has claws. He has these bear-like claws. Do we want the same? Do we want the same team? I like long nails. I myself have long nails always. I think I will, throughout, I've been wearing nail polish since I was like 14, I think. Maybe even younger, 13. Every day. And I haven't worn them for all those years. And mind you, I'm turning 28 next week. I think I had a week of not wearing nail polish ever since. I always wear nail polish. And my nails are always very long. They're always colorful. So I also like to, that's why I like to do that in a lot of art, a lot of designs of mine. That's also why I have very long hands. My hands are the same size as my 11-year older brother ever since I was 15 or something. So I have big ass hands. I have yaoi fingers, okay? I have yaoi hands. They're big and long. So I tend to make I do like my hands, by the way. I think they're pretty nice, but I draw them always like long nails because that's the reference I have. I don't think it makes sense. I don't think it makes sense. I don't think it makes sense. No, I'm not gonna give him nails. He probably has like a stuffed glove as hands. But he's an anthropomorphic scarecrow, okay? I'm gonna finish this hand and then I'm gonna end the stream, I think. Then we'll be ending the stream. So we're gonna go up tomorrow morning. Seize today, as they say. And travel. Not very long, I'm just gonna go to my parents. Because again, it's my birthday next week. But it's also the birthday of my brother. So I'm gonna go there to celebrate his birthday. And I think we're also gonna celebrate my birthday, but I'm not sure. I don't really celebrate it. So I think we're also just gonna throw my birthday on there as well. Or I'm gonna wait because I have a twin sister till she's back in the Netherlands. She's on vacation for a few more weeks. Who knows? I don't know yet. No nails. No nails. I don't think we need nails, but I do think. I think this would be. Right? Would this be weird? No. And he's also kind of a Frankenstein at the same time. I don't know if I like that. I think it's like too. I wanted to go. Diagonal, but it makes it look straightforward, which it could look weird in return. Because, let's add more. Okay, well, let's. The bicep we do with shading. The bicep will not be lost, okay? Fear not. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. 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 Um... This is like sewn on, right? And maybe we can do everything like, oh wait, maybe we can do like this is also like sewed on. No. I like that. Oh my god, wait. No, I think this is just gonna be like this, because I don't want it all to be like muscle accurate. Muscle accurate, as if the other stuff is very accurate. I like to, as long as you can say, yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like that. We're good. We're good. Yeah, it really needs like more scarecrow stuff later on. So you can really say, yeah, that's a scarecrow. Right? That's why. Let's do it. Wait. Like he's tired. He's tired. He's up all day. If you sleep next to birds, you're always awake. Cause I was awake today at 5 o'clock in the morning because of stupid pigeons. For stupid pigeons at my door. if pigeons cease to exist, you will not hear me cry, okay? Just saying. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. But if a pigeon became a hot guy, I played Hot to Full Boyfriend. I can totally see it. I can totally understand it. But anything that can keep me that wakes me up at 5 o'clock in the morning with whoo, whoo, whoo. Doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if I look up and I see the hottest guy ever making that noise on my in front of my door. Still hate him. One time I had a dream that I was like followed around and somebody made that noise. Like there was some kind of alarm going off. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then I woke up and it was the pigeons. Ooh. Does your cat let you sleep? Absolutely. My cat always sleeps next to me. When I'm in the, especially if I'm laying in bed, he will come lie next to. A few weeks ago I was sick. And I mostly spend it in bed, but sometimes I go to my work room and entertain myself a little bit, right? And then I would shuffle to my workroom, and then the cat was like, okay, let's follow. And then 20 minutes later, I was like, no, I can't do this. I'm gonna sleep again in my room. And then right away, the kid was like, oh, okay, we're going there. Okay. And it just sleeps there. He likes to follow me around, and it's really, it's a nice company. But he lets me sleep very well. Sometimes I wake up and he's like on top of me, so it's hard to move, or he's on top of the blanket. And mind you, he's like 8 kilos. I don't know how much pound that is for Americans, but that's a lot. It's a very big cat, okay? It's a very big cat. He's huge. He's meant to be huge. He's a Maine Coon. He's meant to be. But still, doesn't make him any less small. So it's very hard to have him. 17 pounds. I'm gonna believe you. But I can never be mad at him because he's so sweet. And always when I say good morning, that's when he knows I'm awake. And then he's like, no. And then he will come at me. Mm-hmm. Activation sound, exactly. Exactly. Now we're gonna do the lips. Let me see if, yeah. And then, like a smaller brush. Right. A little bit of. Does he have lips? Oh, he does. Like a. I don't think this guy has that. I don't think this guy has that. The question is, I'm gonna try something. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, no, that's like a bird nerdy looking ass. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I have. There are boundaries. There are limits. I hate his mouth. I hate his mouth. I'm gonna do his mouth another time. Because I'm gonna end it here. Because I'm tired. It's just 9 o'clock here, but I'm tired. I get tired very quickly. And maybe it's also because somebody woke me up at 5 a.m. or p.m. I don't know. I don't know what's what at 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. I want to thank everyone for coming. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And, let me know what you want to see next. You can suggest things on my video. You can suggest here. I don't care. I really want to know what you guys want to see next because I really want to make more videos. And I hope you all have a great